First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New Orleans Saints. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Throwing first play is Lance. And that nearly intercepted. The free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Lance looking to throw it. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Play action. It's Lawrence. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Jags grab it. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal. So now just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Hands it off out of the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
Here's Lance to throw it. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
Now play fake. Lance. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First grab for Thomas. That's good for a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Lance now to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, it's Lance. Over the middle, complete. That's Barrett. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
And Lance going to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Lance to throw for it on 4th down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Barrett. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. Ready.
Now Lance. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times it's inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
On play action, Lance. He finds his man, complete. It's Barrett. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
6, 7. Ready?
Lance looks to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Barrett. So nothing doing there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 33. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you.
The Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Here we go.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Watch out now. 6, slide 2. Black shot.
Throwing now is Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Dropped incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Play action. Now it's Lance. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And 3rd down conversion, good for 23.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Lance. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Shot, 17. Ready.
Lance and company going on 4th down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barrett. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert, and that will keep the drive alive. Now Lance again. He finds his man, complete. It's Barrett. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. The Saints had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
Yellow. Ready?
They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation, because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Throwing left side, it's complete. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Chubb. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Chubb again. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Nick Chubb, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there for Jacksonville, and a first down as well.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
He'll let this go for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
And the Jaguars first down.
They go play action now. Lawrence escaping the pressure right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and he'll force the incompletion.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Lawrence. And that will be incomplete as well.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When those extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jaguars will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting field position for them here as they come on 1st and 10 at their own 44. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and 2, now Lawrence. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to get it back here just past the 45. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer first.
He's got a man, complete. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 12 more yards there and another first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called, they are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on the 3rd and 3. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter.
On the stick.
Here we go on 4th down. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Right back to him on first down. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. Now the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Saints take over first down 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone. I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
They go with Chubb on second down. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. He finds his man complete. That's Barrett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Lance now on 1st down. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play. Lance now on 1st down. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
104 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that could spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And Ingram holds it in. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Jaguars. Well, he was already over 100 yards running the football prior to this play, but this run may be his best yet.
I've got to agree with you on that one. We're looking at a guy running with extreme confidence, running in harmony and sync with his blockers. All of them kind of moving as one. And look at the end result. Big plays.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown,
touchback's coming back to the 25 instead of the 20. When guys feel it that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Oh, the Saints recovered it. New Orleans football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now Lance throws the interception, his third. Picked up by Andre Cisco. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result. He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
They go play action with Lawrence. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. The Jaguars on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Griffin. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Lawrence. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 170 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jaguars look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Santos with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter. Right back to him on 1st down. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So this will be a win for